Hello, welcome back to Latasha Hewitt Homes. Today we are taking a look at how I decorated inside for Christmas. I started in our sunroom with putting up the tree and adding kind of this whole motif that I had kind of throughout the kitchen and the sunroom last year, but just concentrating on the sunroom with this particular color scheme this year. Just adding all the bows that I had in different places to the tree, keeping everything pretty thematic. I was pleased with how it turned out. As you can see, usually it's just me decorating the tree. I realized that I'm really the only one who likes to decorate, although the whole family enjoys it once it's done. But just kind of adding some accents to different things in the sunroom that I, in previous years, just never did. Then I moved on to the den the next day and really wanted to focus on the mantelpiece because I feel like that's the central spot in the den. So just wiped off the mantle with a little all-purpose cleaner, starting off with a fresh clean slate. And then I was trying to decide what I would put up there. I brought all the things that I intended. Here is a garland that I actually purchased from Target at the end of the last Christmas season, which is when I like to do a lot of my Christmas decor shopping, when it's like 50%, 75% off. And I knew I wanted to go with gold because I wanted to add something different in here. And so I was really excited to try it out. I know some people hang it on top of the mantle, but I really wanted to go across the mantle. And I had these little command hooks. Well, they were from Dollar Tree, but on either side. And that kind of helped me secure them. And one of the things I did is to make sure I put those in hours in advance so that they would be secure when I hung these up. So I really like the way that turned out. I also had these stars that I also got from Target with their after Christmas sale. I knew I wanted to bring those in here, and I wanted to add these white faux fir trees that I got from the Dollar Tree. I thought that would add a nice little pop. And this was a little sign that I had gotten from Walmart, their post-Christmas sale, that I thought really picked up that gold and white theme that I was going for. This vase, as you saw, was already there. I just added some whatever flower arrangement that was more, wintry, and went with the color scheme as well. And then utilized the angel that was already there. Thought that fit perfect with our theme. And then picked up these two trees I had gotten from Dollar Tree maybe last year that were gold accents. And so I think it turned out pretty good, if I may say so myself. Wanted to add these like tinsel trees that I had also gotten from Target several years back, like 75% off. They were like $2 each or something like that. And then moved over to the TV. I always like to put something around the TV stand because that's where our focus usually is when we're on the den. And I just wanted everything to kind of be surrounded by Christmas, no matter what we're watching, like Dancing with the Stars. But I also wanted to incorporate some lights into it this year. I just love lights, and anywhere I can add lights, I'm probably going to do it. And so I, of course, had to do a little finagling to make sure it stayed in place. We don't really touch that area, which is why we have remotes. So I knew once I've had it secure, I really wouldn't have to worry about it falling over, and we were pretty good. The next day I moved on to our little dining area. I decided I was going to keep it very simple in here this year. So I just added this wreath. Decided to just decorate the table a little bit by adding the red runner. And I was trying out some other mats, just trying to be a little creative, but I really didn't like it. It ended up going back with my circular gold and red mats and just alternating those. And I always stick with the same plates throughout every season so that it makes it easier for me. Decided to use our cloth napkins and just kind of created this diamond fold and just rolling them and putting them into the napkin holders, napkin rings, which I really like. And then just went over to the window area and added a little accent of red from an ornament. So here's what I had done in the living room. You guys didn't see me putting all this together, but I used that big ornament. I was trying to find a place for outside. Decided to use this garland type ornaments to go there, and used an ornament as kind of a pillow accent. And that's really all I did in the living room. And it was just what we needed, just a little pop of Christmas, not too much. And then I moved into the little hallway area and just added some little accent pieces. Just kind of went with the red, white, and green theme there. And then the hallway across from that is our mirror. Just added some sparkle to an existing sunburst of this mirror that's been a staple. And here's how the dining room came out. Here's what it looks like on the table. Just sticking with our gold and red theme. Over here we added some more lights, yay! Mary there, and then some red flowers to pick up the red in that section. And I thought everything really came together nicely and quickly, which is what I really wanted. Just simple, but yet Christmassy. Next we moved on to another area, well, back to the den, so you can see how it all turned out when it was done. And I thought all the accent pieces just fit perfectly. I love the gold and silver and white. It just worked out so beautifully, and the fireplace just added a nice little icing on the cake for it. And love having those lights there, especially at night. I like seeing those pop when we're like watching TV. Just added a little clip-on ornament to that to kind of make those look like gifts on the wall. And once again, just love that fireplace. So that's the den and how we add a little spark of Christmas to it. Very cozy and Christmas-like. Moving right along, we went back to the sunroom to check out how everything turned out, adding those accent pillows of the trees and that checkered print, which we love, and that's kind of what that whole room was about. You see sparkles of it everywhere. There's some all on the stand there, some on the tree, some on the table there, and even some on the little armoire thing and the shelf. So we just had a lot of that going on there. In the kitchen, went very simple, just a few little accents on the counter. Loved having the lights there in the corner with the gifts, and just some accents of our checkered pattern there, and hung a couple of things there. And of course we had to use our accent wreath there with the little happy holidays and the cranberries. And so here's everything. That's the living room, that's the dining room, this is the hallway, the den, the kitchen, and of course the sunroom. So this is how we decorated Christmas this year. If you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. And most of all, wishing all of you the very best that the season has to offer. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of you. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.